Hi guys, my name's Amanda and welcome to my channel. I know this video is coming up kind of late, but today has been just kind of weird. Anywho, as you can see, I have a new background. I just decided I wanted to change everything up just for the night. And tonight is actually going to be story night. So what happened was I left my room for a little bit, because I wanted to go get something to eat. And I come back and I went to go check on my phone, but then I couldn't find my phone. I could only find my iPod. So I was really confused. I was like, what did I do with my iPod? Like, I looked everywhere. Like, I tore my room apart, as you can tell from my bed right there. Anywho, I could not find my phone anywhere. So I leave the room and I go look around. I'm like, I haven't found my phone. I don't know where my phone is, guys. Because, my family's in the house. And they're like, good job. And I'm like, thanks. So I get back to my room and I'm like looking everywhere. And I like, for some reason, look to the right of me and my phone's sitting on the floor. And I'm like, are you kidding me? My phone's been there the entire time and I was just too blind to notice. It was kind of annoying. I know. I had a really short story. But I got new tattoos. And so I wanted to show you guys. And I feel bad because I just made my tattoos video and then I went and got 3 more tattoos. So, here is like the first one. And it goes to there. And yeah, this one is probably one of my favorites. I love the hands. And then with the roses, it's like the red obviously, and then it has blue and purple in it. And I love that one. And then I have this one. And it says always with a semicolon at the end. And for those of you guys who know me very well, I am like the biggest Harry Potter nerd ever. Like, Harry Potter is my life to a T. And I mean, I was planning on getting this Harry Potter tattoo anyways at some point. But then when I heard that Alan Rickman passed away, I decided I was going to get it as soon as possible. And so that's why I got it. And then the semicolon is to represent that just because he's gone, that the story isn't over and that it'll never be over. And I have one on my foot, and I'll show a picture right now. And it says Lumos. And it's just like kind of a reminder to me that even in dark times, light will be there. And again, it's from Harry Potter and the stars. For those of you who also like Harry Potter, you guys know they're from the books. For those of you guys who know me well, you guys are all probably like, oh, you're too young to get tattoos. You're too young to know what you want, that stuff. And I know there are people out there that's like, well, why would you get Harry Potter tattoos? What if you don't like those in 10 years? And honestly, I think I will honestly love Harry Potter forever. I mean, I grew up with Harry Potter. I read the books before I could even read, my mom, that's what I grew up listening to, like, was hearing my mom read to me, and she wouldn't read me normal bedtime stories, she'd read me Harry Potter. And so that's kind of why I love it. Like, I remember I'd stay up and me and my mom would go to the midnight book releases and we'd go get the books. And I was so jealous this one time because I got to go see the premiere of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and I didn't get to go, and I was so upset. And it honestly broke my heart that I couldn't go. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it hasn't even been a year yet and you already have 8 tattoos. Well, you know what? I think I like getting tattooed. It's a release of expression and just helping me get through some other stuff that's been going on in my life, But yeah, like, I know there's a lot of people who are like, well, what if you don't like dark, creepy things in 10 years? You're going to regret having your 2 skeleton hand tattoos. And honestly, you know what? Both of these tattoos mean a lot to me, Like, the one on my arm, that's my family tattoo. The one on my chest helps with that whole love yourself type deal, And that's why I like it so much, And yes, I'm planning on getting a half sleeve of horror movie characters and a half sleeve of Disney. But that's because that's what I grew up with, Like, 3 years old, I was watching The Birds and all these other horror movies and stuff, Like, I love that. That is what I love. Honestly, everybody's just like, oh, what do you love most in life? And that's what I say, and they're like, well, that's kind of weird and dark and creepy. Just like, no, it's not. That's how I was raised, Like, I was raised on just different movies. And the ones that stood out to me most were the horror movies and the Disney movies. And that's why I love them. And I don't think people always understand that, Like, people are always like, well, how do you get the money for all your tattoos then? I pay for them. And if I can't at the time, yes, my parents will pay for my tattoos, but then a couple days later, I will give them the money back. And that's why I don't like when people buy me stuff, because then I feel bad, because then it's just like, oh, you just spent your money on me. Like, you worked hard to get this money, and you're using that money to get me something. Like, I hate when people buy stuff for me. Like, I'm so grateful when people do, because, I get this amazing stuff from people that I love so dearly, but then I feel bad because I'm like, oh, you just spent your money on me. I say you know a lot. Oh my god. Sorry guys, this is kind of like a ranting video. I've had a long week. Some of my favorite things are stuff that people got me. Like, I have this one Care Bear that one of my best friends had gotten me, and like, even though it's not in my room anymore, like, oh my god, I say like a lot too. But if you go to my like really earlier videos, when I'd be sitting on up in the corner in like that area, I'd have this blue Care Bear that my best friend had bought me. And then I'll have bracelets. I have so many bracelets that people make me, and they are honestly are my favorite things in the world when people make me stuff or give me stuff that I can wear, because 99% of the time I will wear them, and the only reason why I'm not wearing bracelets that people have got me is because I'm waiting for my tattoo to heal, because I don't wear bracelets on my left hand a lot because I am left-handed. And sometimes it's kind of hard to write when you have all these beads on your arm. I've only been to school 1 day out of 4 days this week because I was sick with a sinus infection. Which, by the way, you guys, sucks really bad. Okay? And, like, I missed work, which sucked even more. And I was like, oh my god, no. It was bad. So, yeah. I'm ready to go back to school. No, I'm not. I can't even lie. I can't. I hate school so much. Okay, I don't hate school. I hate the people in school. But school itself, I love. I love the classes. I love learning. It's just the fact that I don't get along with people very well. Like, yeah, I do have friends at school, but then there are a lot of people who don't like me, And so then I always feel excluded. I always feel left out and stuff. And it's rough, honestly, you guys. High school is rough. And I know there are some people who are like, oh, high school is the best time of your life, just wait till you get into the real world. It is still the real world. Like, I'm not gonna get out of high school and then be like, oh, congratulations, you've reached the next level. It is called the real world, Like, it is all the real world, You're gonna deal with the same buttholes in high school that you're gonna deal with for the rest of your life. Like, have you guys ever heard the song High School Never Ends by Bowling for Soup? If you haven't, you need to look it up, because that song accurately describes life. And yeah, I know I'm not out of high school yet, but I'm also in college classes, and I've dealt a lot with like outside world stuff. And honestly, I think college classes and outside world stuff is so much easier and so much nicer than high school. Like, seriously, the people, oh my god, the people, I can't deal with it, honestly. Like, there's been times where I'd come home crying, or I'll be so stressed out and stuff. And it's rough, like, honestly, my best friend at school is my cousin. Honestly. Funny story with my cousin. Like, I'm bringing this up because I know she's going to watch this. When we were little, I used to live in this other house down in Denver, right? And there was a set of stairs, and, like, okay, in Denver, like, you guys from Colorado, you guys from Denver, you know that, like, very rarely does any, like, big animals get down to, like, the Denver area. Like, they stay up in the mountains, right? Well, anyways, we were little. Like, I was little. My cousin, she's a couple years younger than me. Well, she's over at my house, right? We're standing at the top of the stairs, and she pushes me down the stairs. Okay, that does not feel good, especially when you're a little fat kid and you roll. Like, honestly, guys, I used to be so fat when I was little. Like, oh my god, like, my face didn't do like this. It was like, boom. Like, not even kidding you guys, I was the original Oompa Loompa. But anyways, so I'm rolling down the stairs, right? Crying and upset. And I asked my cousin, I'm like, why did you, like, push me down the stairs? She's like, there was a mountain behind you, and I tried to save you. And you know what happens after that? I'm the one who got in trouble. I'm the one who ended up in timeout while she got to go play. I was so upset. Like, you don't even know. I was so upset. Like, I hold a grudge against her for that, and I bring it up as much as possible. So that's why I'm bringing it up, so I know if she watches it. Yeah, it's on the internet now. You're welcome, Kaylee. I love you. Yeah, I haven't really talked to a whole lot of people this week. I've talked to my cousin and a few other people, and that's like it. I've really only talked to family members. my life, and people online. My life's kind of pathetic. Not like online meaning friends who don't live here that I only can talk to online or by texting. My life, that's basically my life. I don't really do anything anymore. I don't hang out with people. I hang out with my cousin. I'm always afraid to hang out with new people, you know, because like I'm like, oh my god, what if they think I'm like too quiet or too loud or don't talk enough? Around people that I just meet, I'm really awkward and really quiet. And then I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what to do anymore. And it's just really horrible and awkward. Like, literally today, I spent laying in my bed, and then I got up and made some cereal. What did I do after that, actually? Oh yeah, I came back to my room. It was also game day. It was Broncos versus whoever, and then the Broncos won, which means we're going to the Super Bowl, which is pretty awesome. But anyways, so yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot today. I mean, seriously, you guys, I'm not even kidding. I was watching YouTube all day, and 90% of what I watched was Aspen and Parker's vlogs, because I've missed like 2 weeks of that. So now I'm trying to catch up. And so that's all I've done all day. Like, I changed and put makeup on just for this video. I'm not even lying. Oh, I did work on like drawing plans and stuff because this summer I think me and my dad are gonna go ahead and build me my own house. Like a tiny house to live in. So that way I can have like my own space, because it's really awkward when you're talking to a camera and your parents walk in. Or you have to tell your parents you're gonna be talking to a camera, because then they can hear you, and it's really awkward, honestly. So I think me and my dad and possibly my cousin are gonna work on building my tiny house this summer. And that's probably where me and my cousin will be most of the time. And I don't know, I've been really stressed lately because, okay, the thing is like, sometimes I really want to be like that clingy girl who's always like, I love talking to you, I love being around you and stuff. And like, I always want that, but I am not clingy, and I don't like clingy. Like, my whole thing is like, if somebody's clingy with me, I get such bad anxiety from that. Like, it sends my anxiety through the roof. And it's so bad. And I try not to be mean about it and stuff, but it gets so bad. Like, if people are always like trying to find a way to like be like touching me somehow, like, it bothers me so bad. Or like talking to me 24/7. It just like drains me emotionally and physically, and I don't want to do anything. And then I don't like honestly, I don't like talking to people all the time. That's why I'm probably only friends with my cousin. But that's okay, because she's the exact same way. So she gets me. And it's just like, I get such bad panic attacks from this. And I always feel bad. I get that. We can be around each other, but I don't want to be touching you all the time. I don't want to be talking to you all the time. I feel really bad for that. But yeah. That's been actually giving me anxiety pimples, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna shoot somebody. It was so bad. And then I was just like, maybe I should probably do my own video for the night, because I haven't in a couple weeks. I'm really bad about that. But like, there's nothing ever interesting to talk about or do anymore, because like I said, all I do is I go to school, I go to work, and then I'm home. And that's it. I mean, sometimes I talk to my cousin, but that's it. Like, it's cold outside, and like, okay, so I have a story for you guys. So I had to walk home one day, right? And usually I don't walk home. I mean, I live really close to school, right? But I don't walk home all the time because I have a tendency to fall a lot. And so I asked my friend, I was like, hey, can you give me a ride home? And he's like, no, you live like right down the street, you could walk. And I was like, okay, but I'm wearing slippers that have no traction, and there's a lot of ice outside. And he's like, oh, well, you can walk. And I'm like, fine, whatever. So I'm walking home, right, and I'm pissed. And I fall, and I cut my hand, like, I don't even, yeah, you can kind of see, right there, and right there, and right there. I cut my hand, right, and it freaking bled for an entire day, like, 24 hours. And my mom was like, yeah, you probably should have gotten stitches. I was like, never! I will never have stitches. So I put super glue in it instead. My birthday's coming up soon, which will be fun. I'll probably, like, vlog the day after my birthday, because that's when we're actually going to be doing stuff. Because I'm going to the mall with of course, my cousin for my birthday. And then we're going to go to dinner at this place called Benihana's. And if you guys haven't heard of it, it's like the best place ever. So I'll vlog it for you guys. Oh, I might be getting a new camera and a new phone, hopefully. Hopefully at least the camera. Like, I really need a new camera. And so I was looking at a Sony camera, one with like the flip screen. Hopefully here in the next couple of months, since I'm going to France this summer. and possibly St. Louis, and I want to vlog my trips. I'm gonna be hopefully graduating in December, which would be super awesome. I might go move in with a friend, but it's more of a we'll see what happens with us down the line, you know. But I might go move in with a friend. I don't know yet. Okay, I know the friend, I just don't know if I'm moving with him. Like, okay, I really want to move in with my friend, but then at the same time, it's just like, well, we'll see what happens down the road, and like whatever happens, happens, you know. But yeah, I really want to move to somewhere warm. I don't like the cold, because it's so cold here, guys. Like, oh, I hate the cold. I really do. Like, I hate being cold. Like, I'd rather be warm than cold. Oh, I might be dyeing my hair soon. I'll be going back to blonde. I can hear my dad yelling at the TV. I might take out my tongue ring. I have a clear retainer in it right now. But I might just take it out for good because it's just kind of getting annoying. I am also allergic to makeup, and so I have makeup on right now. And it's not the makeup that I'm not allergic to, it's the makeup that I am allergic to. And so I'm like dying right now. It kind of sucks. And then, okay, so I was drawing up these plans for this tiny house, right? And I forgot what a freaking beanbag was called, so I called it a sitting pillow. And my cousin laughed at me for it. So that's the thing that happened. What else has happened recently? Stay up all night because I have to get a bunch of stuff done because I have, like, procrastinated really, really, really bad. So I have to do that. And then I have school tomorrow, which kind of sucks because I have to go to math. And I don't like math at all. Math is not my subject at all. Like, I have no fun classes tomorrow, which makes me kind of sad. Like, I'm gonna watch a movie tomorrow in one of my classes, but that's like it. But it's not even a class that I like. To deal with math and civics, and then the class I don't like, which happens to be health. Guys, I just found my beanie. Cause, okay, so you know, like the red beanie I wear a lot. Well, I was trying to find it and I could not find it anywhere. Like, I looked all around my room again, and I just found it sitting on top of my CD player. I might take out one of my lip piercings. I might take out this one, cause this one's just not it's just being weird while it's healing. Like, I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I might not. I took out my earrings for a while, and then I put them back in because I got bored. So that's the thing that happened. I'm gonna go and edit this video, and then I will see you guys later. Bye!